Well, hello everyone. So glad you could join me. Welcome back to the channel. This is the Merry Christmas Gnomes. This is video 10, showing what's been accomplished, what's still left to go. You can see this upper half is done, and we will be working on this rectangle today. We're going to see about dialing that up and in. Need to back off just a hair bit more. There we go. Okay. So as always, please subscribe. It's 100% free. No cost to you. Really helps channels. Not just mine, but anyone who you enjoy watching. And we are going to start with the number 6. And hit the thumbs up to show that you approve of my video, and leave a comment, suggestions, ideals, questions, concerns. If you do leave a comment, please make it 7 words or longer. Otherwise, YouTube does not acknowledge it on anybody's channel. And it's just another way to show that you're engaging with your content creator. Just looking for more 6s. Gotta say, I'm not finding any. So we're going to go ahead and do the letter E. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well, or as well as can be expected. We're still in the grips of winter. A lot of times I may go a period of time without talking, just for any of you who think I'm talking all the time, and I'm not. Okay, done with E. Let's go ahead to O. All right. Sorry about the leaky faucet. You can hear it dinging. Normally I go out and make sure that it's not making noise. My plumber is not available until mid-January to fix it. So he was busy with a project and expecting a new baby. So his jobs are a bit put on hold. Whoops, I had it and then I didn't. I am doing quite a lot better than I was when I first started this painting. Was having a heck of a time with my stylus retaining the drills due to the adhesive, which you can hear me just a griping about. Just takes some tweaking and learning. I pretty much have managed to correct it most of the time by using very little adhesive in the stylus to pick up the drills, because too much adhesive makes the bond so strong that it won't discharge onto the canvas. So, whoops, just like that. Yep. And it doesn't take much of the adhesive to start doing that. So, all right. No more O's. 0, O, O, O. We're going to go to the letter R. So by adjusting it, as I was saying, I managed to get better results. Okay, I have some long bits in there. Let's see. So I see a 4. Moving to the larger stylus for this. And then I see a 6. So this is the side of the gnome's body, as well as you can see his beard. Gnomes have a lot of hair. And then his nose right there. So whoops. Again, usually before each time I do a section, I reload my stylus pens with some fresh adhesive to make sure that it's going to pick up the drills. And unfortunately, like I said, too much adhesive makes it so they won't discharge onto the canvas adhesive. But at the same time, if the adhesive gets old, it loses its stickiness projection anyways. And then you can't get them to stay on the stylus to put it on the canvas. So it's a fine line in between right there to have success. Okay, go back to the smaller stylus now. The difference between the adhesive I use and the wax is that this does not push out away quite as badly or stick to the drills as much as the wax does. So that way, when it does push out, it pushes around the metal instead. And then if you reshape it, then you have it back to do, rather than reloading, which when you use the wax, you do much more reloading with it. Whoops, that one did not discharge. All right, I still see some R's, some singular ones now. Whoops. And that's another thing it does sometimes, even if you use the wax, is that it can re-stick back to the stylus and pull off. And I still think it's the company's fault. They use cellophane that's really, really thin, like thin. And to use really thin cellophane, you have to have less adhesive bond. Otherwise, the cellophane could rip or not come off at all. So that's why they make the adhesive not as strong. Okay, now we have the number 3. Because I've noticed that the paintings that the cellophane is way heavier on, it doesn't seem to have this problem as much, if at all. So, all right, I see a couple of really long lines. Whoops. See if the adhesive isn't heavy enough on the stylus, then it won't stay on. So you're constantly dealing with these different factors when you're using your stylus. All right, and then we'll go back to the smaller stylus and we'll fill in these small amounts. Okay, so there is, then we'll go to letter A. We're basically working on the dark items. Now we're starting to get to the brighter ones. All right, then we have the letter C. Some of that I see where we only have like one letter. So I'm gonna hijack that letter and stick it in. And I'm gonna do the same with Y because there is no more of them. Just gonna hijack out the tray. Now V, we got just 2. So here's one V and the next. Now let's do the letter J. Now we're doing some of the lighter colors. Okay. Okay. Just looking for J's at this point. Check on this side. All right. Now I might actually miss some of these because there is so many light colored squares left uncovered. I'm looking, but I don't see any more. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the letter L. J and then L. Okay, we got a section of 5. And another section of 6. Make use of the bigger stylus here to fill in some. Could have sworn I saw some more 6s, but now I'm beginning to wonder. Oh, come on. Right in the center there. It's having a little issue. Okay, I'm gonna peel off just a little bit of that new. Make it so it's not quite as adhesive lined. I think I found the 6 I thought I saw earlier. Then of course there is the 5s, plenty of them. All right. Okay, got 4 right there. And do I see any more large groupings? No, I don't. So I'm going to slip over here and work over here and get a few of these out, get these L's out of the way. All right. Got quite a lot of these. Okay. Now we're going to work with groupings. Got quite a few of them. on, discharge. There we go. Okay, look at that. Got that done. So, working up here. Okay, got 2 right there. Just glancing over it really quick to see if I see any more, and I don't. So we're going to move to number 7 now. Have to get my tray ready. Okay. A lot of scattered. Okay. Okay. I have a few clusters. Okay. 5 of them in that one. Okay. And one cluster here. No matter how perfect you think you got it, you're always going to have some just giving you a little grief. They don't want to go in their place or don't want to just charge from the stylus. Aha, I knew I'd find another J. I just had that feeling. Because there was just way too much open spaces that, and not very many of J's, that is. So, made it really easy to miss one. Okay, then I think I got 2 more clusters going on here. I even see a couple of singles right there. Okay. And another single. And another. Alright. Just glancing over, see if I... Yes, I do. I see one more right here. Okay. And I see another one right here. And I'm going to hijack a J because we had already done them. And I am going to put that in its spot. Now we're doing the letter N. Okay. I guess we're going to start with clusters. And I'm seeing quite a few, so we'll just work with that for now. I can always go back and find singular ones. Got a lot of these, as you can see. Whoops, it's not gripping. All right, now let's go ahead and do the singular. And I've asked a few in my audience if they could hear me, and they said that they could hear me just fine. So if you are watching these and you're having trouble hearing me, then it could be that something is wrong with your audio. Some phones have a setting where they only let you turn it up so loud, and the same with computers. And unfortunately, I cannot control that on my end. I try not to talk so loudly that if you tend to watch these and then fall asleep, because it's relaxing, and I know that after having a stressful day, it's nice to be able to relax. I don't want to jar viewers by having a really loud audio. My audio is just set on the normal one, and so hopefully everyone can hear me just fine. We're still working with the letter N. There are a lot of these as well. I had to put just a little bit more adhesive on my single end stylus as the adhesive gets older and dirtier, because, well, dirt particles is a fact of life. No matter how much you wash something, as soon as it's clean, it has the ability to pick up more dirt. Then it wears out the adhesive due to dirt collection. All right, just checking over one more time, and it appears we got them all. Then we're gonna work with the number 2. Which we have some even over here. Whoops. Discharge, please. There we go. And we have a group right there. So yeah, we have a lot of these. Come on, discharge. Goodness gracious. Okay. And then we're going to do groupings. Okay. We have a grouping of 4 right here. All right. All right. I don't see any more huge groupings, so we'll go back to the smaller stylus. Okay. All right. Indeed. Okay. I think the last 2 they're both 2 clusters. And there's number 2. All right. We're going to leave S for last, so we're going to do P next. All right. And here we are. Okay, just a few clusters now. Okay, now we're going to do the letter K. Need to do a shake out here. Get some rows prepared. And then we're going to start filling in K's. Right now I'm just trying to work with singular ones. Right here soon I will be doing groupings. Okay. All right. Do a group of 3. There's just one right there. Ah, well, just stick. All right. And sometimes I do whisper to myself. I tend to do that. Okay. Go back to the smaller stylus. Okay. Okay. All right, now we're going to do number 4. I suppose part of this is also the side of the fireplace and or of the gnome. So all right, we're going to start doing some clusters. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go. We'll do 5 now. Okay. working on some of the singulars like I tend to do. Then I'll do the clusters. Okay. All right. One cluster. Two. And I missed, oh, I missed a 2. And see it right there. So we're going to have to hijack that too. Yep. Gonna hijack that and stick it right in there. There. All right. Now we're going to do the letter T. Which is a really bright pink. So apparently the gnome's nose is a bright pink around the outside. Okay, and then we have the letter F. Okay, which is like a peach color. Gotta shake that out a little. Okay, and if we do it that way, we're gonna have sets of 4 to fill in. Okay. And sets of 4. All right. And then we have 2 of them right there. Now we're going to work on number 1. Okay. And again, one of my favorite things to do is just do singulars. Get them out of the way. Whoops. Then discharge. Okay. It makes knowing what you have left a bit easier. And then work on grouping. And then I have the only grouping of 3 right there. As you become more proficient doing this, it makes it so you can line up your rows a bit better as well. Okay, and then all I have is the letter S. Okay, and as always, please subscribe. It helps the channel. It's 100% free. And it gives you the advantage to go into your subscriptions whenever you feel like it and see what new videos there are. and it allows you to view any of my old videos. Do a thumbs up to show that you like the video. And as always, if you want to leave a comment, suggestions, ideas, how you've been, how you feel, where you're located at in the world, feel free to do so. If you do happen to leave comments, please make them 7 words or longer, or YouTube doesn't even really recognize the engagement that we have with our viewers. And got to do a shakeout as always. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you who managed to watch my channel, for any engagement that you give. And I appreciate each and every one of you. It doesn't want to discharge. There it goes. And again, until next time, see you then.